Nice way to end the week now with the Wine Guy.
And our good friend is here all the way from New York City. Our buddy Gary Grunner is here to tell us how we can help wine country because, as we well know, out in California, they've really been devastated out there.
Oh, it's a disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that no one expected. I mean, considering what's going on in the wine industry right now around the world, I mean, Europe just had a bad frost that knocked down almost half, or 90, 60%, 70% of some of the vineyards. And out of nowhere, these fires started to rage. And it was almost between sometimes 18 or 19 fires going on at one time. All I can say is all the first responders, they did a great job. Everyone, the firemen were working 24/7, amazing resilience to put up with that. And then also, you had all the chefs and local restaurants coming out and feeding everyone.
Yeah.
But the devastation, they didn't report what was really going on. I mean, you can look at Santa Rosa, hotels and restaurants that I used to go to are gone. Almost
how many wineries and vineyards were burned?
Well, I think any of the wineries and vineyards in the area of the fires got touched somehow. I think about 30 wineries were totally devastated.
Wow.
Crazy.
And then you have a lot of the wineries that suffered smoke inhalation with the grapes, which then we'll figure out what's going to happen there, because what will happen with some of those grapes, if they didn't harvest, when they do harvest them, they'll have that smell. Like, when you're at a campfire, you get that little smell.
Right.
That may be in the grapes, so that'll all be done.
So what can we do to help? I mean,
what we want to do is, I see you showing some pictures there. It's pretty amazing. I think what we need to do, the right thing to do is to get back out in California. If you were thinking of going into wine country and going through some of the wineries, the most important thing is don't stop. Go out there.
You go there often, correct?
I go there all the time.
And you plan to go soon?
Oh, absolutely. I plan to go there soon. I want to go out, and plus, I'm telling people who send me emails that they should be going, spend some money. You guys can come with me the next time.
Let's do it. Let's talk about some of the wine that you brought.
You can also just buy California wines, which is what we're seeing here, right?
Absolutely. So we're featuring just wines from California. I want you to go out for the next 2 months. Besides buying your French and your Italian, pick up a couple extra bottles of California wines. Last month, we featured the Lot 36 that I found, the Grand Spirit Shop, and also Waterford Wine Spirits. That's something really, really nice. But here's a winery like Edge. This is the Siglo Winery. I mean, they were totally burnt down to the ground.
Wow.
That winery is totally gone. The warehouses were not damaged, so a lot of the wineries had their wines already bottled and stored the last couple of vineyards off-site. So you don't know what's going to happen with shortages or prices, but right now we're stable. So Edge Cabernet, Hindsight, my good buddy in Napa, that's going to be released next month in Connecticut. Petrocelli Winery, 90 years in business. Wow. And it's funny because the emails that go back and forth, I'll just read you 3 emails real quickly. We're doing all right tonight, although every day there's more stories and friends who have lost it. When we're evacuating, over 250,000 acres and thousands of buildings are now burning with 35 deaths, and we don't know what's going to happen to the winery.
Wow.
And then
it's very important that we support these guys.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Repercussions for years, it sounds like, too.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know. Yeah. I mean, the vines are resilient. So that's the nice thing. So the vines are resilient. What was lost will come back. I mean, as a country, we're resilient. California has money, so they'll rebuild. But the most important thing is take a look at some of these wines. Go out, shop California.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tweet out a whole bunch of charities.
Okay.
Where you can donate. California Strong. Most important thing is we want to make sure that they're the right charities, that the money goes into the communities.
Great. Right. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Gary. Really appreciate it. And CT Style will return after a short break.
Cheers.